This video is going to be about race. If you don't want to hear it, there's no reason for you to still be here. Okay? Now, this race baiting shit that's been going on, the race card that's being pulled, I want to talk about it for a second because there's a lot of black channels getting accused of being racist against white people because they may not like Triple G. They may not be sold on Triple G yet. A lot of these channels that get accused of being racist against white people actually say good things about Triple G. It just so happens that in the same video they may say, but maybe he can work on this, maybe he should change this, maybe this is what he can do. They may say some stuff like that, and if they don't agree with that, all of a sudden you're a hater and you're a racist. And you're scared. You're a scared little boy because of Triple G. You know, that's the storyline that's out there right now, okay? And I'm here to shut all of that shit down. And this is really the last time I'm going to talk about this because I've talked about this before. And I told the YTBC a long time ago that the race card doesn't belong to black people anymore. I told you from the very beginning of this, the reverse racism shit, that's the era that we're in right now. And to me, it's funny, man. It's hilarious to me. I would advise any of the black channels that are being accused of being racist, you have to learn to sit back and laugh at these people because you have to understand who they are and where they came from. All right? These are the sons and daughters. I don't want to sound like a male chauvinist and offend some people. These are the sons and daughters of the same people who told Joe Louis that he wasn't allowed to celebrate after beating a white man. These are the same people who told him he wasn't allowed to smile in a photograph. These are the same people who cut the camera clean off on Jack Johnson because they didn't want their myth fucked up. Their myth being that black people were inferior, they were the superior race, they were the dominant race, and there's no possible way that a black man can be dominant over a white man. This was the myth that they had for years. So they decided, this guy is fucking all these white fighters up. We can't have them seeing this shit. So they decided to cut the camera off on him. Okay, these are the sons and daughters. These are the offsprings of these people. That's what you got to understand. That's why they're telling you today here on social media that you are not allowed to celebrate your fighter. You're not allowed to be proud of your fighter. Because just you being proud of your fighters, your black fighters, that's enough for them to label you as a racist. Let's take the Triple G thing, for example. Okay? Now, if Cotto had beat Canelo and he signed to fight Triple G, let's just say this, okay? The Puerto Rican fans are going to say, I hope that my Puerto Rican fighter, Miguel Cotto, beats the shit out of this overrated Triple G. They're going to be saying shit like that. I mean, they've already done this on videos where they're talking about Cotto versus Triple G and all that type of stuff. They've already been doing this. Where are these crybaby videos about them? The same on the other side, the Canelo versus Triple G. Mexican fans are saying, I hope to God that my Mexican fighter, Canelo Alvarez, beats the shit out of this overrated hype job, Triple G. They're going to say shit like that. Okay? They have already started doing this. Read some fucking comments. Where are these whiny ass videos about them? But if a black person says, I want to see my black fighter, Andre Ward, outbox and outclass this overrated bum, Triple G, if they're saying the same thing, Oh, you're a racist. I can't take this racist shit anymore. Get the fuck out of here, man. These people hate black people so much that they want you to hate yourself. That's what their real problem is, man. It's like they're telling you you're not allowed to celebrate your fighter. But they got to realize that they're powerless, man. They don't have the type of power that they used to back in those times. They think they do, but they really don't. That's why you see the puddle of tears beneath their feet. Because they can't have it the old way. They can't tell you what the fuck to do now. They can't tell you when to smile and who to take a picture with. So they're crying you a fucking river about you celebrating your fighter just as every other race and nationality does. It's okay for everybody else, but you, nigger, you can't do it. That's what it is. And that's just the truth behind it, man. You guys don't need to be trying to guess what these niggas' problem is, man. Because that's exactly what it is. You shouldn't be trying to figure this out. Ropes is breaking it down to you right now. That's what their real problem is. They were telling Jack Johnson that he wasn't allowed to be photographed with a white woman. This is their insecurity. They want to say that black people are insecure, but these are the people that they came from. These are the people who didn't even allow black people to get an education. Who made it illegal for them to learn how to read. Why? Because they wanted people to believe that we weren't able to read, that we weren't smart enough to be able to do that, even though we came from a place that had hundreds of languages. It was our own languages. Of course, we're not going to know English. That shit has to be taught. But they refused to teach because they wanted to keep their myth going. That's what it was. Because they're insecure. They don't want people to see what we really were. And when we show what we really are in sports, in the boxing ring, they get mad and teary-eyed about it when you want to celebrate and you want to be proud. You want to be proud of your people. That's racism to them. These fucking idiots don't even know the definition of racism. Think about it. Black people are racist. So what? So is everybody else. Are you trying to say white people aren't racist? Are you trying to say white boxing fans aren't racist? You trying to leave yourself out of it and play the victim? You have no backbone, man. Your ancestors had a backbone, but you don't. You're just a pussy ass fucking wimp today. And really, you've been proven to be a pussy ass wimp even back then. Because Jack Johnson said, fuck you. You ain't gonna tell me who the fuck to take a picture with. I'm gonna take a picture with this white woman right here and I'm gonna grill in that shit. I'm gonna have a fucking Kool-Aid smile on that shit. And you ain't gonna do shit. And guess what happened? You didn't do shit because you a bitch. And that's what happens when a black man stands up for himself. And this is what they're afraid of. Like, there are people who are going to call me a racist for this video because I'm telling them the truth. But nothing I'm telling you is made up. This is all facts, what I'm telling you. There's nothing that I've said that's a fairy tale like these guys. They make up shit that's not even there. They'll read one comment and make a video and make it seem like a lot of people are saying this. Like, this is overwhelming shit. You know, and I'm reading a lot of the same comments that they read, and I don't see anything really that extreme. They're just upset that a few people are talking back to them. Because you're supposed to shut up, boy. Don't you know I'm the master? You know, that's what it is. So you have to sit back and just laugh at their misery, man. Kick your feet up like your boy Ropes has been doing. And just laugh at how weak and fucking pathetic they are. They have no backbone, man. Their shit has been liquidated. You see, their ancestors who were doing these type of things, telling black people that they couldn't smile and they couldn't learn how to read and all of that type of stuff. They were still pussy ass motherfuckers too. Scary and insecure. But at least they had a backbone. At least they'll tell you what they really thought about you and shit. At least they would try to get at you. These guys, man, are just wimpy, weak, and pathetic. And I'm loving this shit.